We're out here DoorDashing. I'll be honest, I'm not feeling it today. I don't know what's up. My mind. I'm listening to this podcast. It's the Joe Rogan podcast, and it's episode 2141 with Bart Sabrell, I think his name is. And he's totally like, the moon landings were fake. The government faked it. We never actually landed on the moon. And it's just so interesting to like listen to this guy and like with so much conviction and say like, these are facts. And then Joe's like, well, where is this information? Where can I find this? And he's like, well, it's on my website. And then you pull up the website and it's him talking about it. It's like, there's no actual, it's just interesting. And this is like the second or third episode in this last month or something that Joe's interviewing somebody that's like, their convictions about a topic that are just like, this is real. These are facts. And when Joe asks them to present the facts, where can we find this information? They either can't really produce it, and they kind of gloss over it. Like, well, we know this. That's a fact, and totally like it's just interesting. And I love Rogan for this. Like he is playing devil's advocate the entire time. He's annoying the guest because he's like the guest is like, well, they did this, and that's why they did this, and that's why it's fake. And he's like, well, but what if it's like this and they could have done that? And you gotta remember this is 1960 and this is that. And the guy's like, that's preposterous. He's like, well, but so is what you're saying. Like you have to play both sides. And I love it because it's just like Joe just being like total devil's advocate the entire time. And Joe knows his shit when it comes to certain things. Like, he knows like the earth is, this time 4 times the size of the moon. So it was like, it's very interesting. I give props to Rogan for being that way, and just, he brings these guests on, and he's like, I want you to talk, I want you to tell you what you're saying, but I'm gonna be annoying. I'm gonna ask you questions like, what if it's this? Have you thought about that? And like I said, the biggest thing is he had Tucker Carlson on a previous episode a couple weeks ago. I couldn't even finish that episode because Tucker was on another podcast, and for a split second I was like, I've never really listened to the guy that much, right? I don't watch the news. I don't give a shit about politics. I'm like, blah. But I'm like listening to this podcast. I'm like, Tucker Carlson doesn't sound like that bad of a dude. You put him on Rogan, and oh my God, it was so annoying. He was just being so annoying. He'd say something that's a fact, and Joe's like, well, where's that information? And he's like, well, you just know. And like, no. He's like, where's that? Where do you find that information? He's like, it was on this web, and then he would gloss over, like he'd kind of nonchalant say where he found it or who he heard it from. And then he'd ask Joe a question. It was almost like he was changing the subject every single time. It was so... I was laughing at first, but then after a while, I just got annoyed. I'm like, so, sorry, that was a whole rant about that. But that's what I'm listening to right now while I'm DoorDashing. And I don't know, like I said, I'm just not feeling the DoorDashing right now. I'm on my 4th order, and I'm just kind of like... Ugh. It's 3:30. We've been dashing for a little over an hour. So I think I'm going to go till about 6 o'clock, so I'm going to have to put orders in tonight, and... So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm super sore from yesterday's workout. Like my legs, every time I get out of my car, every time I got out of my seat, I was like, oh. Yeah, all those leg lunges and squats, killer. But I feel good, right? I worked out. All right, we're at Big Lots. We got to shop 33 items. This should be fun. I don't think I've ever shopped at Big Lots before, but like, there's an aisle of stuff, right? Like, okay, so like, I'm gonna come over here. We got baked goods. We have soup, right? Whole aisle of soup, including big containers of soup, which is what I'm looking for. I'm looking, I don't see the brand or the one that I'm looking for. I'm like, maybe they're out. Don't even see a sticker for them. Then I come out here to the end cap, and there's just a random mixture. That's what I was looking for. Same thing with these drinks. I was looking for 2 of these. They're out here with a bunch of random stuff. Instead of here on the drink aisle, next to the other water mixed powders. Like, why? Why is it over there instead of right here? And now I'm looking for Black Rifle coffee in cans, and they're not with the other coffee cans. Coffee cans are right here. Right here, coffee cans. Starbucks, Frappuccinos, Dunkin' Donuts. No Black Rifle. So now I'm like, oh look, there's coffee out here. Maybe there's Black Rifle coffee cans somewhere else. I'm like, I literally have to scan every aisle, go to every end cap, go to the center aisles. Like, what the hell? Literally makes my job more difficult. I'm looking for a Ghirardelli triple chocolate brownies. Not even an open spot for it. So it must be out there. Look, there's just random stuff up here. Like Valentine's Day stuff. There's coffee up here with, that looks like Christmas. Yeah, Christmas delight. Yeah, this store is crazy. I literally have to look everywhere. They're just, I guess if you have nothing else better to do and just walk around, you know, and browse every aisle for random stuff, looking for random deals. What is this store? I come home to Tiffany back in the kitchen, back with another meal kit. Which one's this? This is the Dinnerly. Dinnerly. We're making Thai lemongrass grilled chicken with cucumber peanut salad, y'all. Boom. That's what it's gonna look like, just like that. Grill marks and everything. You're gonna make those grill marks? Look at this. Tiffany made, this is beautiful. It looks just like the picture. Just like I said it would. Just like I said it would. No grill marks, but still look at the char on there with the seasoning. It's beautiful. Mouth watering. Cleaned up from dinner, caught up with the kids. Bryce and Sierra both were home tonight, so that was nice. Putting up my orders, helped clean the kitchen, dishes, that sort of thing. Took a shower. I'm gonna have a little dessert. I got some Reese's peanut butter covered banana slices, frozen, delicious. Catch my phone and call it a night. DoorDash was horrible. I was not feeling it. Everything was just irritating me, and that shop took over an hour, and it wasn't worth it. Totally not worth it. I'll never do another Big Lots shop again. That was just ridiculous. Yeah, I made like $45 in almost 4 hours. Like the worst DoorDash I've ever done. Like almost, it just makes me not even want to do it anymore. But learn my lesson. Make sure I eat and have some caffeine before I do it. So that's the lesson learned. Anyway, tomorrow's Friday. Looking forward to it. Ending the week, kicking off the weekend. I look forward to my weekends a lot now. So come back and hang out with me tomorrow.